In life, we all face moments when negativity enters our minds, doubts, fears, and self-criticism that feel hard to escape. But what if you could guide those thoughts and turn them into a source of strength? What if you could discover peace even in the middle of chaos? Your life reflects your thoughts. Change the way you think, and you change your life. These words remind us that our thinking shapes the reality we live in. In this video, we'll explore 7 powerful Buddhist lessons to help you overcome negativity, reshape your mindset, and welcome positivity. Let's take the first step together. 1. Acknowledge your negative thoughts. The first step in dealing with negativity is to notice and accept your thoughts as they are simply thoughts. Often when negative ideas appear, we either fight them or let them grow, giving them more power than they deserve. In Buddhism, mindfulness teaches us to watch our minds without judgment or resistance. Picture your thoughts like clouds moving across the sky. They appear and fade, but they do not last. When a negative thought comes, pause and name it. This is worry or this is fear. By doing this, you create space between yourself and the thought, making it easier to stay calm. Instead of struggling against it or letting it control you, gently acknowledge it with compassion. I see you, but you do not define me. This practice helps you break free from the cycle of identifying too closely with your inner dialogue, allowing you to respond with clarity and peace. 2. Reframe your perspective. Perspective shapes how we experience life. A single situation can feel negative or positive depending on how we view it. In Buddhism, the practice of reframing involves shifting your focus from obstacles to opportunities. For example, instead of thinking, "While this is too hard, I can't do it," try reframing it as, "This is challenging, but it's an opportunity to grow stronger." Reframing isn't about ignoring difficulties, it's about choosing to see the silver lining or the lesson within the hardship. When you encounter a negative thought, ask yourself, is there another way to look at this? By actively changing your perspective, you can transform problems into stepping stones for personal growth and create a more positive and resilient mindset. 3. Use affirmations and positive self-talk. Our inner dialogue has a powerful impact on how we feel and act. Negative self-talk can trap us in a cycle of doubt and fear, but affirmations and positive self-talk can help us break free. In Buddhism, cultivating wholesome thoughts is key to mental well-being. Start by identifying the negative messages you tell yourself, such as, "I'm not good enough," or "I always fail." Then consciously replace them with affirmations like, "I am capable," "I am growing," or "I can handle this." Speak to yourself as you would to a close friend with kindness and encouragement. Over time, positive self-talk rewires your brain, making optimism and self-belief your default mindset, even if it feels unnatural at first. Repeat your affirmations daily. They are seeds that with care will grow into lasting confidence and positivity. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. The environment you immerse yourself in has a profound influence on your thoughts and emotions. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of SA, a community of like-minded individuals who support your journey toward growth and mindfulness. Similarly, your surroundings, the people you interact with, and the content you consume shape your mindset and energy. If you constantly engage with negativity, whether from toxic relationships, endless bad news, or self-critical thoughts, you'll find it much harder to maintain a positive outlook. Take a moment to evaluate your environment. Are the people around you supportive and uplifting? Or do they drain your energy with constant complaints or criticism? Seek out those who inspire and motivate you, friends, mentors, or even public figures whose words and actions encourage positivity. Spend time with people who challenge you to grow, but do so with kindness and compassion. Your environment also extends beyond people. Consider what you consume daily: movies, music, books, or social media. Are they feeding your soul or amplifying negativity? Choose uplifting content that aligns with the person you want to become. read inspiring stories, listen to peaceful or motivational music, and curate your social media feeds to include positivity and wisdom. Surround yourself with physical reminders of positivity. This could include maintaining a clean, organized space, displaying quotes or affirmations that resonate with you, or spending time in nature, which naturally uplifts your spirit. Even small changes like adding fresh flowers to your desk or creating a gratitude corner in your home can shift the energy around you. Remember, you are deeply influenced by what you surround yourself with. Just as a seed grows best in fertile soil, your mind thrives in a positive environment. By making conscious choices about the people, content, and physical spaces you engage with, you create a foundation for a more joyful and empowered life. Take action to break the cycle. Negative thoughts often thrive when we feel stuck, passive, or overwhelmed. They can create a feedback loop where the more we think about them, the more powerless we feel. To break this cycle, action is key. In Buddhism, the concept of right effort encourages us to take purposeful steps toward cultivating positive states of mind and overcoming wholesome ones. It reminds us that while thoughts may come and go, we have the power to influence how we respond to them through deliberate action. When negative thoughts begin to dominate, the first step is to disrupt the pattern. This doesn't mean you need to take drastic measures. It can be as simple as changing your physical environment. Go for a walk, stretch, or step outside and take deep breaths of fresh air. Physical movement shifts your energy and gives your mind something else to focus on besides the spiral of negativity. Next, engage in an activity that grounds you in the present moment. This could be cleaning a room, preparing a meal, or tending to a garden. These simple tasks not only keep your hands busy, but also calm your mind, providing a sense of control and accomplishment. Remember, even the smallest action can make a significant difference. A cluttered space often mirrors a cluttered mind. So, organizing your surroundings can have an immediate positive effect. Another way to break the cycle is by connecting with others. Call a friend, join a supportive community, or engage in a hobby where you can meet like-minded people. Isolation can amplify negative thoughts, while interaction with others, especially those who are positive and encouraging, can provide perspective and uplift your mood. Finally, consider channeling your energy into something creative or purposeful. Write in a journal, paint, start a project, or volunteer your time to help others. These actions remind you of your ability to create and contribute, which can restore a sense of agency and optimism. The key is not to wait for negative thoughts to disappear on their own, but to actively take steps to redirect your focus and energy. Every small action adds momentum, and over time, these actions create a new cycle, one of positivity, productivity, and empowerment. Remember, breaking the cycle doesn't mean ignoring negativity. It means choosing not to let it control you. You have the power to take action, and with each step forward, you reclaim your peace of mind. Gratitude is one of the most profound and transformative practices for cultivating a positive mindset and breaking the cycle of negative thoughts. Rooted in Buddhist teachings, gratitude encourages us to shift our focus from what we don't have or what's going wrong to what we already have and the blessings present in our lives. By doing this consistently, we retrain our minds to see life through a lens of abundance, joy, and appreciation, even in the face of challenges. At its core, gratitude is a state of mindfulness. It invites us to be fully present and aware of the good that exists around us. Whether it's something as grand as achieving a life goal or as simple as the warmth of the morning sun, the key to practicing gratitude is intentionality. It requires us to slow down and actively notice these moments. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to overlook the small joys that make life meaningful. Gratitude reminds us to pause, acknowledge, and cherish these experiences. A practical way to integrate gratitude into your life is by keeping a gratitude journal. Each evening, take a few moments to write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for that day. These don't have to be extraordinary events. They can be as simple as enjoying a good cup of coffee, having a supportive conversation with a friend, or feeling the comfort of your bed after a long day. By doing this regularly, you begin to notice patterns of positivity and build a habit of focusing on what's going well in your life, rather than dwelling on the negative. Beyond writing, gratitude can be expressed outwardly through your interactions with others. Make it a point to thank the people in your life, family members, friends, co-workers, or even strangers when they've done something kind or helpful. A sincere thank you can brighten someone else's day and deepen your connections. By recognizing and appreciating others, you also reinforce the value of community and interdependence, which are central to Buddhist teachings. Gratitude strengthens relationships, fosters mutual respect, and reminds you that you are supported and cared for. Another powerful aspect of gratitude is learning to appreciate yourself. Often, we're our harshest critics, focusing on what we didn't accomplish or where we fell short. Gratitude helps us counter this by encouraging us to acknowledge our efforts and celebrate our progress. Did you handle a stressful situation with patience today? Did you try your best, even if things didn't go as planned? These moments deserve recognition. By showing gratitude toward yourself, you cultivate self-compassion, which is essential for mental and emotional well-being. Gratitude also serves as a tool for resilience during difficult times. When life feels overwhelming, finding something to be grateful for can feel challenging. But it's precisely in these moments that gratitude is most powerful. Instead of focusing solely on what's going wrong, try to identify even one small positive aspect. For instance, if you are going through a tough period, you might feel grateful for a supportive friend who listens to you or for the strength you're discovering within yourself. Gratitude doesn't deny the difficulty of your circumstances. It helps you find balance by showing that even in the darkest times, light exists. Moreover, gratitude can be practiced in the present moment, helping you break free from the grip of worries about the past or future. Take a mindful walk in nature and notice the beauty around you. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, or the feel of the ground beneath your feet. Enjoy the simplicity of life, like savoring a warm meal or a deep breath of fresh air. These small acts of mindfulness and gratitude remind you that joy is often found in the here and now. Over time, gratitude becomes more than just an occasional practice. It becomes a way of life. Research supports this transformation, showing that regular gratitude practice rewires your brain, enhancing your ability to notice and appreciate positive experiences. This shift doesn't just improve your mood in the moment, it creates lasting benefits, reducing stress, building resilience, and even supporting physical health. To strengthen your gratitude practice, try adding it to your meditation or spiritual routine. Start or end your sessions with a short reflection on what you are thankful for. You can also use affirmations such as, "I am grateful for the lessons life has given me," or "I am thankful for the love and support around me." These words keep you grounded in appreciation and align your energy with positivity. Trusting the process is a powerful teaching in Buddhism, reminding us to have faith in life's journey, even when the full picture is unclear. Life is full of highs and lows, moments of clarity and times of confusion, successes and failures. It is natural to feel impatient or discouraged when plans don't work out. But trusting the process means releasing the need for instant results and understanding that every experience, even the difficult ones, contributes to your growth and transformation. In Buddhism, the teaching of impermanence, or ANA, reminds us that everything is always changing. Hard times, just like negative thoughts, are not permanent. They too will pass. Trusting the process begins with accepting this truth. Instead of resisting the challenges you face, try to see them as temporary but important steps along your path. Every moment, whether joyful or painful, carries a lesson that helps guide you forward. Letting go of control is an essential part of trusting the process. Many times we try to force outcomes or hold on to a fixed idea of how life should be. This attachment only creates stress and disappointment. Through the practice of non-attachment or upcar, you learn to release the need to control everything and allow life to unfold on its own. This doesn't mean being passive or careless. It means giving your best effort and then trusting the flow, believing that the natural order or the universe will handle the rest. When negative thoughts appear, trusting the process reminds you that they are temporary. You don't need to fight them or let them define who you are. Instead, notice them. Take any steps needed and trust that in time they will pass. Trusting the process also requires patience with yourself. Growth takes time and setbacks are a normal part of the journey. Give yourself permission to learn, to grow, and to move forward at your own pace. To build this trust, start by focusing on the present moment. Worry often comes from fearing the future or holding on to the past. When you bring your attention to the here and now, you realize most of your worries are about things that haven't happened yet or things you cannot change. Mindfulness practice helps ground you in the present, reminding you that this moment is exactly where you are meant to be. Another way to grow trust is through gratitude and reflection. Think back on times in your life when situations worked out in unexpected ways, or when challenges led to growth and opportunities you hadn't imagined. These reflections show us that life often unfolds beyond our understanding, yet still for our growth and benefit. Having faith in the process doesn't mean having all the answers. It simply asks you to take one step at a time. Picture climbing a mountain covered in fog. You may not see the top, but as long as you keep moving, you will eventually reach it. In the same way, trusting the process means focusing on the small steps, knowing they will lead you where you are meant to go. Buddhism also teaches the importance of trusting the law of karma. The energy you invest in positive thoughts, actions, and habits will in time bring positive results. Even if you don't see the change right away, trust that your steady efforts are planting seeds that will grow when the right moment comes. Patience and perseverance are your strongest allies on this path. Trusting the process allows you to embrace uncertainty with ease. Life is unpredictable, yet it is also filled with possibilities waiting to be discovered. When you release the fear of the unknown, you open yourself to opportunities you may have once resisted. Trusting the process is an act of courage. It's choosing to believe in the journey even when the destination isn't clear. But trusting the process doesn't mean giving up or avoiding challenges. It means meeting them with a steady, calm mind, knowing each step is guiding you toward growth and wisdom. By surrendering control, practicing patience, and staying present, you build both resilience and inner peace. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and that you have the strength to handle whatever comes your way. Life is not a race, it's a journey, and trusting the process is the compass that keeps you moving forward. These 7 lessons can become your guide to breaking free from negativity and building a healthier, more positive mindset. Remember, positivity does not appear overnight. It is something you create through your daily thoughts, habits, and actions. The more consistently you practice these steps, the more peaceful, confident, and balanced your mind will become. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who may need a little encouragement today. Together, we can spread more peace, hope, and positivity in the world.